made a huge mistake. Granted, I think it was divine orchestration, but huge mistake and also very frustrating on my part. Black Girls Alchemizing was supposed to happen yesterday. It did not because I realized with hours before the session that I actually had my books closed. For all of my other services, I have a 48-hour period of time where you cannot book because I don't want last minute sessions. I need to prepare myself, I need to prepare my body and my spirit to be able to take clients and read them accurately and give them the energy that I would wish to receive if I were receiving a read. However, because of that, what happened is the session for Black Girls Alchemizing was barred from being booked at least 48 hours prior to the start of the session. I'm a procrastination girly. The rest of my tribe is likely also procrastination girlies, which means a lot of people only looked or attempted to book at the last minute and then found out they could not, even though I specifically said you could still book yesterday for Black Girls Alchemy. At any rate, I saw and knew that a lot of people who wanted to come to the session could not book for the session. So I contacted the participants I did have and told them that it just had to be another time, another day. The topic of the mother wound and mom guilt has to be heard and we have to discuss it, and I feel like Spirit really wanted to be at a different time. I'm not quite sure why, but it wasn't quite the right time, and so we're rescheduling that session of Black Girls Alchemizing for later this month, or maybe the beginning of June, because I do believe it may have just been a topic that needed to happen during Gemini season. Because happy Gemini season! I'm not gonna lie, it's really frustrating, or it was really frustrating at the time, because I was so excited for this session. I'm so excited to talk about and share about and learn more about what y'all feel and comes up for you about mother wounds and mom guilt and how those two are inexplicably tied. It's just so powerful, and we need to talk about this. So the plan is to reschedule this session, but I do want to hear from y'all. What days work best? What times? Where are my people? Are you on the East Coast? Are you in Africa? Are you on the West Coast? Like, let me know what might work best for you, especially if you are considering joining this session of Black Girls Alchemizing. Leave me a comment, send me an email at lavanglow@gmail.com. I want to hear from you because I want this to be accessible. So let me know, and we will get this rescheduled, because listen, Spirit is not going to let this topic go. They want this to be known. They want this to be heard. They want it to be delved into. So I'm manifesting that this reaches the right people, the right divine feminines, the right Black and brown girls who are on their healing journey and who need this topic right now. We need to discuss mother wounds and mom guilt. For some reason, I don't know yet, it's very important that people have access to this group, and we might actually hold more than one group on this topic, because I'm just feeling like this is going to unlock so much for so many people. So if you've been struggling with mom guilt, if you've been struggling with jealousy, either being the object of jealousy or being jealous of others, or if you have been struggling with abandonment wounds, if you've been struggling with judgment of self or others, so much so that it harms your relationships. What else is coming through? And maybe a barrier to healing. I'm feeling like some people are having this barrier to healing lately. Maybe it's this feeling of self-worth. Oh, duh. Okay, so self-worth and the mother wound. Duh. So if you're having self-worth issues, or you're trying to step into your power and you feel this barrier, this blockage that you can't understand why you're sabotaging yourself, or you're getting in your own way, or you're not allowing yourself to have things that you know you deserve, this group is for you, specifically this topic. Go to lavanglow.com, sign up for our email list so that you are on the email list and you get the first word of when Black Girls Alchemizing has been rescheduled. But I really want to create an open dialogue. I want to hear from y'all what works and what you would like to see. What is maybe your barrier to even joining this group and receiving the support that you know you want and need. So that was a lot. There was also a little mini channeling session that happened. I don't know why I keep saying challenging. I don't know what is challenging about this, but there's something about challenging coming out, and I don't know. But If you've been having a lot of challenges lately to reach that next step that you know is yours divinely, you've been guided to this, you know this is your path, then I don't know, this message is for you. But we're going to reschedule Black Girls Alchemizing, specifically this session about mother wounds and mom guilt. So if you're interested in joining us when we do, make sure you're tapped in. Make sure you're following me. Make sure that you sign up for our email list at lavandglow.com. Just scroll all the way down to the end of the page, and there will be a section where you can put in your email address. You'll be there. Yeah, so we're going to talk more about this, and I hope to see you all soon.